What's up, you guys? How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another episode of Day Talks with Leah. It's me, your girl Leah, and in today's episode, I want to give a story of how my delivery was. Part of my pregnancy and delivery story is what I'm about to narrate to you. I hope it will be relatable to some of you, and to those who it's not relatable, just watch. Thank you so much, and welcome to this episode. So as I was saying, in today's episode, I know I am in the same robe I was with in yesterday's video because I'm shooting this. You know, when you are a mother and you're trying to do something else, so immediately she sleeps. You see, like, I don't even have time to do so many things, but Yani, she has just slept, and I was like, girl, you need to do something because before she wakes up, so I'm trying to like just give you a short story of how I got her, and I hope you will enjoy to listen. Maybe you will get one thing or two. Anyway, let me not digress so much. Please remember to subscribe if you've not subscribed, because I am on my road to 1,000 subscribers. I know 1,000 is like a big milestone, and I am really hoping that I get to that 1,000 subscribers. I'll be so grateful. I will be so grateful. So please remember to subscribe, okay? Thank you so much. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're here. Now we're in December. Imagine we're in December. Wow. Come to think of it, December, a time like now, I was pregnant. Yeah. And it was that place where I could not hide it anymore. I could not hide that I was pregnant because it was there. It was just there being seen. Yeah, so I was pregnant, and now I was starting to think, when you're pregnant and then you're like past 6 months. So now, no, in fact, when you're pregnant, you know that one day you're giving birth. So you listen to so many stories of people giving birth. Nowadays on YouTube, people are vlogging when they're giving birth. So I had watched so many of those videos. I know I am that person. I had watched so many videos. Some of them were so scary. Jesus. Hey, some of them are so scary. Some of these giving birth vlogs and videos on YouTube, my goodness. What? What? They will scare the out of you. Hey, for me, I was so scared. And then you're at a point where there is no turning back. Whether you want it or not, this child has to come out of you. So for me, was I 38 weeks or 39 weeks there? I can't remember very well. I think I was 39 weeks. Yeah, 39 weeks. I knew I'm going to get to 40 weeks, but I knew. So at first, in my early days of pregnancy, I wanted to do CS. I was like, the way you watch so many videos, and then you hear people, and then you hear so many stories from people, and then you hear elective CS. And then you're like, I'd rather do this elective CS because this labor pains people talk about. Hey, can you even? Hey. So me, I was always saying, like, I never used to tell it to people, but I always used to tell myself, I would want elective CS. Then unfortunately, my insurance, or the insurance I was using, could not cater for elective CS. Only emergency or normal delivery. And then I spoke to some people who had given birth to like 3 children, 4 children, normal. They were like, don't agree to CS, just do a normal birth. Hey, so now I was like, I think I want normal birth. But then I thought, and then I was like, these things, I won't even stress myself about any of it because, this is all in God's hands. You could want CS, but then you get labor pains before the CS. You could want normal, and then there are complications, and then you do a CS. So I just prayed to God, and then I told God, I want your will to be done. Because I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to listen to my thoughts, because my thoughts, my goodness, my thoughts. Anyway, So me, I was just chilling. I used to try and walk around because like on my 8th month, I was just told to just rest because there was a lot of pressure in the pelvic bone. So me, I was just resting. I would try and just do short walks and everything. Then now one day, it was on a Saturday. Yes, on a Saturday. At night, this my upper stomach was paining. It was so painful. And because I had a lot of heartburn during my pregnancy, I was like, maybe I have ulcers. Or maybe it's because of the heartburn that this is happening. Okay. So I was like, so I just took antacid. I was drinking a lot of antacid. I drank milk. I was trying everything. Oh, my baby has woken up. Oh, God. So, guys, as I was saying, so I had these pains, because it would come and go on my upper stomach, like upper stomach. So I thought maybe ulcers, maybe I have ulcers, or maybe the heartburn is just heartburning, Then my partner told me, no, in the morning, let's just go, you get checked, and then we just come back. But then now, as we were going, he told me, just carry your baby bag and your bag, because I had already packed. Instead, we go, and then maybe we will need it, and then, to be on the safer side. So we went. We went to the hospital. The nurse asked me, how are you feeling? So I told her. Then she told me, so let me just call in the gyna. The gyna came. So he asked me. So I got not the gyna who I was like seeing during my antenatal. It was just another gyna in the hospital on duty. So he asked me, so how are you feeling? I told him. He told me, those sound like contractions. I told him, no, I can't have contractions. I was told contractions come lower stomach and back and everything. He told me, let's just wait and see. But I am seeing now. How many weeks are you? I told him. He was like, no, those ones they sound like contractions. So anytime from now, you could be giving birth anytime from now. So I started panicking. I was like, so now it's time. It's time. Anytime from now. So I was just listening to my body, like literally. Nilikuwa nasikiza mwili. Have you ever just stayed like this, listening to your body, waiting? Because the way you're told contractions are the most painful thing that you will ever feel in your life. It is like how many bones breaking. So I was just quiet, listening to my body. And then when I was given like a bed there to sleep. When I was just there, kumbe my partner has gone and he has checked me in. Because when he had, she could be giving birth any minute. He was like, hey, this one I'm not taking home. And then at night I start running. No, not me. So I was admitted. When I was admitted, when they checked, I had not dilated even a centimeter. I had not dilated. So now he's waiting. And then now where you're told to wait, where you are checked in, is the labor room, the labor whatever ward. So there are women. There were like 3 women. Or are they 2? There were 2 women. But now there are those who would come, then they feel the pain, then they dilate enough, then they're taken to the pushing room. They go push. Some of them are taken to surgery, to CS. So me, I'm just there in the room. So I wanted a private room, but there were none available. Then I was told, because you're just waiting, after you give birth, you'll be taken to the private room. But before that, so you just stay here with other women. You encourage one another. I will never forget. 19th of March. I will never. So I was just there. So I lay down on my bed. So I had my earphones. I watched YouTube. This hypnobathing. I was listening to hypnobathing episodes. But my mind, I was just waiting for my body to start. That pain, I was waiting for the pain. I don't know if you've ever waited for pain. So my heart was just beating. And then you're told to don't be so stressed, because then you would not want your pressure to go up because of the baby. So they come, they monitor the baby, they monitor me. Everything is okay. No dilation, nothing. So I went to the hospital around 12 noon. 7 in the evening, 7 p.m., this guy now was about to check out for another one to come. So he tells me, Leah, instead of us just waiting for these things, you see, we've waited for them the whole afternoon. Why don't I just induce you? I had read a lot of stories and I had listened. Induction. It is like 5 times labor. I don't know what. Hey, me asked him, do we have to dilate? Why don't we just wait? And then now my mind told me, even though you wait, so you would rather just be induced, then this pain will come quickly, because instead of waiting, it's like you're waiting for punishment. Why don't you just do the punishment right now? You be done with the punishment, so that done and dusted at the end of it, you know, instead of you waited and then you'll keep waiting for the body to start paining you. So me, I was induced at 7. Hey, now in that area, mamas are just walking. I'm just praying with them. I'm just praying for some of them. I'm like, God. Now you know me. I am the sober one. You know, I have no pain. People are screaming. People are calling their mothers. Me, I'm like, why? So even me, I'll be here. And then you know, you're told that when you're in pain, please don't scream. Save that energy for when you're pushing. Hey, so me now, I was confused. What? And then you know, you're in town. I didn't have any friend, only my partner. And then you know, he came. Then at 7, I was like, we were like, now instead of him staying here and maybe I have not even dilated even a centimeter. And so you dilate 1 centimeter in how many hours? So you just go home, sleep nicely instead of sleeping up on a couch. Go home, sleep nicely, then come in the morning when you're needed. So that is what he did. He went. Now I was left. Hey, that was the longest night. Am I dilating? Nope, nothing is happening. So God is good. I caught some sleep. There was we were just me and 2 other ladies. Hey, one of them is just calling her mother. She was with her friend. Her friend is rubbing her back. The other one, 7 centimeters. It has refused and refused and refused. She was told to go for CS. Me, I was like, God, after all the pain she has felt, now she has to go for CS. Hey, you know, these things, they make you feel like, what? You could feel all this pain, and then you get to a point, and then now it won't open anymore. Then the doctor says the heartbeat of the baby is going up, so now she needs to go for CS. That's what another one was told. Like, all the ladies there, all of them went for CS. Emergency. Me, I'm like, God, hey. So I start telling my mind, so maybe even me, I'll go for CS. You know, like, if you see people around you, everything is happening to them. At times, you just tell yourself, even me, maybe this is what will happen to me. So I was like, so we just do it right now and just be done. Hey, but we just wait. We wait. So 1 o'clock, I start feeling cramps. Like, hey. So I say, let me go to the washroom. When I go to the washroom, after I so you know that you're given like a sanitary pad to wear, so that when the water breaks, they can see like the color of the water and everything. When I went, the color, my pad had the sanitary whatever. Yeah, my pad was wet, but it was colored. Hey, and you know, you are told, or you read, or you are told, when you see colored water, Quisha, your baby sijui has pooped. See, yes. Hey, so I came back running. I told the nurse what was happening. So she told me, don't panic. So she checks how many centimeters you have dilated. I think I dilated like 4 centimeters. And then she's like, you know, because the heartbeat of the baby is fine and your pressure is okay, you will give birth normal. But then she was so confident. I'm telling her no. But you know, she's like, no, Leah, just relax. Relax. Hey, so me, I just relax. Hey, but now from that one, around 3 now, hey, the pain becomes intense. And you know, I had been told, the first thing you're given an injection for pain. If it does not work, they give the gas. but you know, it's according to the interval when how many centimeters you've dilated. There's a place where even though you're given that gas, the pain, it won't do anything, you know. So me, I told her, hey, at 3 o'clock, I told her, please, you know that injection you had told me, please inject me. She injected me. That injection did not help. I think I just became drunk. I felt drunk. I felt like I was just niko tu. I was just high. By the way, that one, it hied me. Me, I was just high. I was high. I was high on pain. You know, the way they say, at they come, at do you time them. Do you know, the people say, at when you have those ones, at you time, no, mine, they were not going. That pain was not going. It was not going anywhere. It was just pain, pain, pain. And then they didn't even tell me to walk around, because by then I was dilating fast. I was dilating so fast. By now, my partner had come. He was just seated there. He didn't even know what to do. But I had a very nice nurse. I think her name was Nurse Judy. May God bless you from that hospital. May God bless you. But then she was so patient with me. She just stayed there with me. She didn't go anywhere, by the way. I think she had been assigned me. She was there with me. Hey, so she told me, so what I should do, nisilale, I just sit down. I sat. Then now, you know the way the bed can be lifted. So she lifted the bed. So the bed was like a seat. Hey, I told her, wait, let me tell you, nurse. This pain is not going. She was like, don't worry, you're almost there. Yeah, you're almost there. Then my partner is like, yeah. I'm like, now what are these people saying? There's some hours I can't tell you what happened. I can't tell you how 3 o'clock to 9 a.m. I can't tell you what followed what, I don't know. But what I remember, at 9, nurse checks, and then she's like, yes, let's go push her out. I was like, no, I was not like that. Did I even know? She just told me, Leah, it's time to go and push. So my husband holds my hand, my partner, my best partner. Hi, nurse, we go. So now I go, I meet another gyna, a lovely lady. Her name is Dr. Dida. She's just a lovely lady. Bless your heart. So I go, I meet her, and I think a student from that hospital, because the hospital I went to, they have a nursing school. So there was a student who was being taught this midwifery, and now my nurse. Hey, this nurse, by the way, I think she was Nurse Judy. I should get her a present and just take it to her, because by the way, she was just God sent. She was God sent. She was a nice person. Hey, she was. And she was very patient. So she would tell me things to do, and I would follow. And if I am not able to, I would tell her I am not able. Sijaelewa hapo. What have you said? She would demonstrate or tell me, this is what I'm telling you. I would do it, and things would be okay. So they told me to first push when I'm standing, like this, that the baby can shuka kabisa before I sleep on the bed. Then on that bed, I push the baby. Yes, I tore. Boy, hey, let's talk about those stitches. I tore. They were like, this one will just tear so much. So they decided to episiotomy me. It's called episiotomy. Yes, that one happened. It happened. Because, you know, by the way, people who have gone through tears and like bad tears or episiotomy, why don't people talk about that? Because, man, the healing process of it is not fun. Yep. So, and then I was bleeding a lot. But after I gave birth, now from this episiotomy thing, now they tried stitching. So they were like, no, let's just take her to theater so that I can like sleep. I slept. And now I wake up later when I had been stitched nicely and everything. Yes, my baby was there. I looked at her. I thanked God. But then the healing process was just something else. I will not talk about that now. I will talk about it later, because I think I am still in trauma. That thing is just traumatizing. You don't feel your nini anymore. It feels weird. Like now my relationship with my Those are things people don't tell you. People, but by the way, respect every mother. Respect your mother. Respect your wife. Respect anybody who has given birth. You know, all this. And then I was like, imagine those very young girls who give birth at 14, at 13. Some of them were raped. Some of them, oh God. May God give women grace. Even any woman who is pregnant right now, I always tell God, please God, remember them. Those who are about to give birth, remember them. Remember every mother, everyone who has given birth, remember them. Psychologically, remember those who've lost their children. May God just remember us all. May God give us favor as women. Because women, we need favor. We need favor from God. That's all I can say. So, hey, that one, it has reminded me of so many things. But anyway, may God give us favor. And if you're watching this and you're trusting God for a child, I pray to God, God, may God remember you. May you hold your child. May God forgive you, forgive anything that could be following you. May God forgive you, and may God help you. May God help us. May God bless all mothers, even mothers to be, even those who are pregnant. May God direct your path. May God protect you even in the labor room. May He be with you. May He be your beginning and your end. May He see you. May He strengthen you. Those of us who've experienced loss, may God pay you back. May God pay you back. You see, Kambua has a daughter now. From everything she has been through, she has a child. Because God listens. God of Hannah, may God remember you. That's all I can pray. That's what I pray from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and have a nice time. See you tomorrow in my next episode. Bye.